If you have ever asked this out loud and never got a satisfying answer, this one is for you. Have you ever walked into a room and felt a sudden, powerful sense that you've been there before, even though you know you haven't? It can be a little unsettling, especially as we get older. Today, we're exploring why our brains play this memory trick, what the latest research says, and how to know when it's worth a chat with your doctor. Let's start with the basics. Déjà vu is a French term meaning already seen, and while it feels like a mystery, science suggests it's actually a very common brain process. Research suggests déjà vu happens when there's a split-second delay between our senses and our memory. Your brain might process a new sight as a memory before you've even fully looked at it. This creates a mismatch where a brand new moment feels like an old one. It's a common quirk of how our brains organize information. Think of your brain like a filing cabinet that accidentally puts a new folder into the old section by mistake. Normally, our brains process things in the present and store them later. In déjà vu, the brain may accidentally trigger the familiarity signal before the identification signal. This is why you feel you know the place, but can't remember when you were there. Our brains have a specific circuit dedicated to recognizing things we have seen before. Sometimes this circuit can misfire or become overactive, especially if we're in a place that looks similar to somewhere else. For seniors, this can happen more often in new environments like a new doctor's office or a friend's home. It's usually just the brain trying to be helpful and finding patterns. Interestingly, studies suggest that the frequency of déjà vu often decreases as we get older. If you're experiencing it for the first time in your 60s or 70s, it might feel more intense because it's rare. Understanding that it's a known neurological phenomenon can help reduce any anxiety you might feel when it happens. It's rarely a sign of a serious problem on its own. While déjà vu is usually harmless, certain daily factors can make it happen more often. Let's look at what might be triggering these moments. One of the most common triggers for brain glitches like déjà vu is simply being tired. When we don't get enough rest, our neurons don't communicate as efficiently as they should. This lack of sleep can lead to the timing errors that cause that already seen feeling. Ensuring you get quality rest may support better memory processing. High levels of stress can cause our brains to work overtime, leading to more frequent misfires in the memory centers. If you're going through a big life change or feeling anxious, you might notice more déjà vu. Managing stress through light exercise or hobbies can help keep your brain circuits running smoothly. Always talk to your healthcare provider if stress feels unmanageable. Some medications can affect how the brain processes information, which might lead to an increase in déjà vu sensations. It's important to review your current prescriptions with your pharmacist or doctor. Never stop or change your medication without medical supervision. They can help determine if a specific drug is associated with these feelings. If you're multitasking or distracted, your brain might take in information subconsciously before you focus on it. When you finally do pay attention, it feels like a memory because your brain already saw it a second ago. Staying present and focusing on one task at a time can reduce these confusing moments. It's a simple way to help your brain process the world accurately. While most déjà vu is harmless, there are specific signs that indicate it's time to seek a professional medical opinion for your safety. If you find that you're experiencing déjà vu several times a week, or if the feeling lasts for several minutes, it's worth discussing with your healthcare provider. Frequent episodes can sometimes be associated with underlying neurological conditions. Keeping a simple log of when they happen can help your doctor see a pattern. It's always better to be safe and get a professional checkup. Pay attention to whether the déjà vu comes with other symptoms like dizziness, confusion, or involuntary movements. If the feeling is followed by a loss of awareness or a dream-like state, it could indicate a different type of brain activity. These are important details to share with your medical team. They can help distinguish between a harmless trick and something needing attention. It's important to distinguish between déjà vu and actual memory loss or disorientation. Déjà vu is a brief feeling of familiarity, whereas memory loss involves forgetting names, dates, or how to perform tasks. If you or a caregiver notice significant changes in memory, a clinical evaluation is the right next step. Your doctor can perform simple tests to check your cognitive health. Supporting your brain health doesn't have to be complicated. Simple daily habits can help keep your memory circuits in good shape. Dehydration is a common cause of brain fog and confusion in older adults. When your brain doesn't have enough water, it can't process information as quickly, leading to more frequent glitches. Drinking water throughout the day is a simple, effective way to support your cognitive function. Keep a water bottle handy during your daily activities. Talking with friends and family keeps your brain active and helps maintain healthy neural pathways. Socializing requires your brain to process language, emotions, and memories all at once. This workouts can help keep your memory system sharp and reduce the frequency of odd sensations. Joining a local club or calling a loved one can make a big difference. Research suggests that a diet rich in leafy greens, berries, and healthy fats may support long-term brain health. These foods provide the nutrients your brain needs to maintain its protective coatings and signaling systems. While no food is a miracle cure, a balanced diet is a great foundation. Discuss any major dietary changes with your healthcare provider first. Establishing a regular sleep schedule helps your brain clean itself and consolidate memories properly. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This consistency helps regulate your internal clock and reduces the likelihood of the fatigue-driven glitches that cause déjà vu. A calm evening routine can also improve sleep quality. The big idea is that déjà vu is a common, usually harmless brain trick that happens when our memory pathways have a minor timing error. By staying rested, hydrated, and connected, you can support your brain health every day. If this guide helped you feel more confident about how your brain works, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. Remember, always talk to your healthcare provider before making changes to your health routine. Stay curious and take care of yourself. Share this with someone who always asks the interesting question in the room.